He got a warrant for stalking me and Shamar. Clocked it. It's the warrant for me, Bookie Bud. It's the warrant for me, Bookie. Where my girl Missy is. Tell Missy to come on here, y'all. Tell Missy I need him to tap into the building. Tell Missy though I need him in the building, y'all. Tag Missy. Ooh, I'm itching. Hair itch. Yeah, the hair itch. Itching for that paper. Alvo, it's the warrant for me, Bookie Bud. Period. Thank you, friend. Moni. Thank you, Marilyn. How you doing, baby? Marlon. He must be see. He didn't answer. Oh, yeah. Period. My baby. When the stalking catch up. When the stalking catch up with a playing with LaShawn. Let's see if Miss Bookie Butt got the money to get out. Let's see if Miss Power Bottom, Alvisha, got the money to get out. Let's see if Miss Alvisha got the money to get out. I bet that don't. I bet that broke. I bet you that. Did all that flexing. Then you can let everybody see you get in bed. Because you ain't going to be able to get out. This little bitch. You should never talk shit to somebody that's on your bun. Never. That's the worst thing you could do. Is talk to a bitch and they on your bun. Go ahead and get booked and busy. Booked and busy. He was out here doing free interviews to talk about somebody that he thought opportunities was gonna arise for him. God don't like ugly. He ain't crazy about pretty. Better get into it. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this stuff in the refrigerator. Come see me once. That whole talking about somebody a junkie. This ain't even all my shit though, y'all. This just half of my shit. All my shit put in here yet. Girl, never been no junkie. More like you a junkie. Oh, I got way more than you. And you sitting up here talking shit about somebody. Girl, bye. Be calling somebody a junkie. Bitch, I ain't never have. If anything, ho, you the one that's evicted and don't got them 2 pair of shoes in your life, ho. Ugly.
Some of y'all don't know how to hustle. And that's why some of y'all can't feed y'all muscle. It's not how you do it. I mean, it's not what you do. It's how you do it. Leave this Alvo alone. He honest. At the end of the day, sir, I'm not finna sit here and argue with you because at the end of the day, it's people that's in the world that like to hear themselves talk. We can be adults and have a grown-up conversation. You can ask me a question. I can give you my honest opinion. Not my honest opinion. I can give you my honest answer. But when you keep going on and it's like you're trying to fault me. At the end of the day, you won't never want to hear my side of the story. You just want to pinpoint the moments where you feel like I was wrong. You don't give a damn. You just feel like I'm wrong. So you feel like you made up how you feel about me in your heart. Then stop talking to me. And that goes for relationship. That goes for friendship. That goes for any body. If you know that you ain't gonna fuck with me, if you know that you fuck with me, you know you ain't rocking with me, don't force yourself to. Don't be like, no, because you did this. No, because you did that. No, you just don't fuck with me. Just say that. And that's all it be. You just don't fuck with me. That's cool. But you ain't got to sit here and try to tell me my truth ain't my truth. And I did this and I did that when that's what I ain't never do. I'm not jealous. I'm just honest. It's 2025. I wish the real would become real again. Everybody say it ain't the same since the 80s and 70s, and I see why. Watching the 80s and 70s and 90s movie, I see why everybody keep on saying it ain't been the same. Way I grew up off of realness. I rather somebody be real with me than lie to me. I rather tell me what's true and then versus tell me how they feel. See, it's the truth and it's how you fucking feel. See, sometimes y'all make y'all feelings be the truth when that wasn't even what happened. Cause your feelings change at any given moment, but what really happened can't never change. See, y'all gotta hear when a young nigga talk. I might get on the internet and act crazy, act retarded, do a little slow shit, but listen to me when I'm trying to speak knowledge to y'all. A truth is a truth, but y'all can't make y'all truth be y'all feelings. Some of y'all be having too strong of emotions towards a person or towards a situation that it covers the truth of what really happened. And what really happened is I came in that situation to grow my platform and put my name out here, but at the same time shine and show love on him and show him that he's capable of love and show him that he is somebody. I'm not even addressing you. I'm talking to a whole other clubmate. Let me block you. You aggravated me because I ain't even talking to your ugly old skink weenie burnt fart party chooty ass. I'm not talking to you, damper. I'm reading a whole nother comment and responding to something else. Your punk ass in the. And then let me tell y'all about these. Y'all know what I don't like about these. One thing about a punk, only way he can be seen is when he acting like a queen, but that ain't even got the mannerism, that ain't even got the chemistry, that ain't even got the attraction to be a queen.
A lot of talk going on. Hey, Chef Sky, you are the first one in the building. Thank you for hitting the like button. Good afternoon. So there's a lot of talk. It's a hot topic that Alvo has been exposed once again. He's been lying to his supporters from day one that he cleared up those legal situations with Shamar taking his name off the bond. That was further from the truth. He never went to court. Now, 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗖𝗛 said the 17th. I did look on the court document. I didn't even care about the date. I just knew it was a couple of days ago he was supposed to go to his hearing. He never showed up for his hearing, and he has a warrant. Now, I will show you that part, that he has a warrant. However, you guys can go check out the video and get the full little brief. It's a brief, intro of what's going on with him. Also, I also learned that LaShawn and Shamar also put some stuff on him, and I don't think he showed up to court to that. So LaShawn saying something like he got a warrant on Shamar and LaShawn. So a lot of his supporters, I hope that you're in the bushes and you're listening to what I'm saying to you. You have to understand that these people, guys, are Shamar supporters initially. Alvo has no respect for these supporters that were once upon a time rocking with Shamar, looking at Shamar's content, interacting with Shamar. He has no more respect for Shamar or myself or anybody in this sector. He doesn't trust anybody in this sector. So he's not going to get on the live and to his supporters that giving him this money, he's not going to tell you the truth. He lied to his supporters and said he had cleared up that matter. Now, the ones that honestly support him, they genuinely wanted him to clear that up so that would be a one-up for him, and it would give people, something not to talk about anymore. It would nip it in the bud, and everybody would be okay. But he lied. Like he's been lying about a lot of things, just like he lied about me striking his video or his channel or whatever. And then 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗪 came and confirmed that it wasn't me. It was him. 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗪 said it was me that did that to you, Alvo. And he wanted him to know that he did it because he don't like him. So anyways, yeah, he has a couple of warrants for his arrest. That I know of, and this is only from the horse's mouth. LaShawn was talking about Shamar and LaShawn's warrants because I guess maybe they had went into court and whatever the charges were they put on him, there was supposed to be a court date. He never must have appeared because that's the only way they would have a warrant for his arrest. You can't go down to the station and file a complaint and a warrant is issued. There's only going to be a warrant issued if you don't show up for the court date to resolve the issue that these parties are bringing forth against you. Welcome. This is the live. Yes, I am now live player. Yes. Hey, player, he gets exposed every 3 to 4 days. It seems like every other day. You're giving him more credit than that. He needs. Yeah, he's in trouble. So, I think I don't know. I think the smartest thing for him to do, I don't think he wants to go to jail, even if he has to do 2 months or 6 months, or more, no more than a year. I get it. He don't want to go to jail. Nobody wants to be in jail. But it's at the point now, there's too many warrants piling up from people like going forth saying he did this to me, and the courts are trying to pull him into court and also trying to pull him into court for that hearing that he had a couple of days ago that he missed. And then they issued another warrant. And, let me tell you something. In Georgia, they're not lenient. So I'm really afraid for him. I'm really afraid. Hey, Savine. I'm really afraid for him. So worried about Shamar, he forgets to handle his own legal right. Always talking about what's going on with Shamar, what Shamar needs to be doing, and now he walking around. How you go from um a bond that was taken out of Shamar's name, where the bounty hunters could look for you in any state that you go in, not even the state of Georgia, to now you got three at least that we know of, 3 warrants. That don't look good for you, Alvo, at all. And all you have time to do is just because you want to be in the spotlight, because Shamar's boyfriend's in the spotlight now because he's dealing with Shamar. You want to worry about your image instead of clearing up your legal obligations and your legal issues. You want to worry about issues that ain't gonna mean nothing when you locked up behind bars, holding on to some prison mates' underwears, and they're putting Kool-Aid on your lips for lipstick. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about any of that stuff. And that's really sad. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button. I was pretty tired today. I'm surprised I even made it up to this live. I started to push the live back, but I said, no, let's just get it out the way. Because if I don't feel like doing it now, I'm not going to feel like doing it later. So I don't know. I don't know what influences Alvo, where they're not telling him the truth. And I honestly think, and this is just what I've been thinking about for a few weeks prior to this getting worse for him. Um, I think that a lot of people wasn't putting positive affirmations in Alvo's head because I think a lot of people are trying to get rid of him and they want to see him go on to jail. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. I feel like, for an example, using an example of what I'm talking about. I think like Izzy, she didn't forget that he was sitting up there saying that she took Shamar's money and he was getting away with doing that while she was in jail to take the focus off of him, even though he knew what was playing out in the background, what she was doing. He didn't want to go down by himself or feel like he was being blamed alongside with maybe Kay or whoever else. So he just said, Shamar, Ism took the money. You feel what I'm saying? Just to get the focus off of him. And let me tell you something, smart people do this a lot. You keep your friends close and your enemies close. And I really think that Ism is really keeping him close. But if she could have a situation where he gets locked up, he ain't gonna be locked up for a long time, but at least it'll be enough where she can maybe distance herself. Who knows? He's not doing no long bid or nothing like that. But, at least she can get like some, clarity, a peace of mind, knowing that that snake in the grass is being set down for a little while. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got to watch behind her back dealing with Alvo. Hello, everyone. Hey, Felicia. Hi, Miss Diamond. So remember I told you yesterday that he didn't go to court last week. Yeah, you did say that. Yeah. Yep, you did. You sure did. I remember that too. I remember it. Hey, Kay, how you doing, sweetie? Hey. Yeah, I do remember that. Marito's in the building. Alvo just lie all the time. Yep. But see, he's not hurting nobody but himself. Because look at by him lying to us, how is that hurting us? How is that we're not benefiting from the foolishness that he got himself into? That's on him. He's made his situation worse, and that's usually how people do when they got like a warrant, like in his case, and you don't deal with it. You be in denial about it, and you just pass it off like I'm not gonna deal with it. It's not like maybe he's telling himself it's not a big deal, but it is obviously a big deal. And whatever judge he gets in front of, they're gonna be pissed off because they're gonna look at the records and they're gonna see that he even called himself when he first found out that Shamar took his name off the bond. So they know that he was aware of that he had to come into court and clear that up, or have somebody sign their name on the bond and get the bond reassigned. They're gonna look at it like you have no respect for the courts. And in a lot of cases, they add time on to your sentence. So that to me just was stupid what he did. But I guess he was trying to do, like, y'all can say whatever you want to say about me, but ain't nothing gonna happen. But that doesn't make no sense to try to prove that to us, because at the end of the day, we don't care, because we're not going to lose no sleep if you're gone. Even if you go to another state and you just, are quiet, we don't hear from you no more. So what? We just don't do content on you. We still will have Shamar and his new boyfriend. You're not really relevant no more. You're making yourself relevant. You're trying to insert yourself in something that you shouldn't be. And that's trying to be free to be in Shamar's business. And it's not gonna end well. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I have somebody in here, C Renee, saying like number 104. Let me see what them likes are at. Let me refresh the page actually so I can see. But yeah, it's not gonna end well for him. How are you a like 104 and we're only on 61 likes? So I hope that you're not in here trolling, because I could, I really aren't. And you said like 187, then like 104. If you're gonna be a problem in this chat, I'm gonna have one of my mods remove you. And as we're on the topic of that, make sure y'all hit that like or dislike button. Don't sit in here and suck up the information and don't hit the like button and stuff. I'm about to show you right now the warrant thing. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hitting the like button is free. Exactly. Come in here. I don't get paid off of likes. If I got paid off of likes, I'd be broke, busted, and disgusted like Alvo. Hey, Queen Grandma. So a lot of y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all got your notifications. And if you didn't get your notifications, put a 2 in the chat. Salute, Cyrus. Let me read some of these comments. Happy Tuesday, Miss Davis. All awesome mods in Davis Nation. It says chat. Hey, Manifest, how you doing, baby girl? Alvo has a warrant for being beating Clue up. Yeah, it's a domestic, so it's a felony. Yeah, those are not like no. And then he lied. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Then he lied about that. He said it was a misdemeanor. It's only a misdemeanor. No, you have a domestic with somebody that you know, and that is a felony. Stop it. Stop all that lying. Like, people can't go look this up. This is free information to the public. For safety reasons, they allow people to look up these documents on individuals. So what made you think you were going to get away with that bogus lie? It's just too much. He's just doing too much. So anyways, when we get to 100, then I'll show you the warrant, just to show you that little small receipt, because like, people still want to, see receipts. And I respect that. Thank you, Savine. Shout out to the mods in chat. When he's taken into custody, the bill company will be notified, and they will be at his first appearance. He will request no bail. Yeah, he won't get no bail. And he knows that. That's why he's trying to do it. He might even be on the back end, to be honest with you. He might be playing broke. And he might just be like, I can't stay at these hotels and be too flashy for too long. Like right now, he's at a hotel. But, it's not like a real high end. So he's probably not paying that much for these motels, whatever that he's been getting lately. And the one he's definitely in now, I don't think he's paying that much for it. And it probably was the promoter that paid for that. But long story short, I really think that he's saving his money, a lot of his money, and he's playing. He's not doing as well as he should be financially, but he's also playing broke because he wants people to fund him, because he knows that it's a matter of time before they pick him up. Because let me tell you something, as of a couple of days, he done accumulated a couple more warrants. How you go from one warrant that, we all knew about because of the bond, and then, well, no, actually, I don't think it was a warrant yet. He had a court date, which he didn't a couple of days ago didn't go to. That's when it became a warrant. So how you got one warrant and then now you got a warrant because they're not showing up to a case you had with Shamar that he put out on you and LaShawn. So he's got about 3 different warrants just running around like a fugitive. That's crazy. And he's doing it with no problem. That's the crazy part. Ain't got no shame in his game. I'll tell you, boy. He got all this money he shows off in his account. Hire a lawyer, right? Well, I hope he got enough for a lawyer. How much money is he showing off in the account? Cause he sure ain't making what he potentially should be making on any of his platforms. Cause he cusses and he uses profanity and he's sometimes he even like shows his private parts, his backside. He's doing a whole bunch of stuff that is breaking the guidelines of community guidelines of these platforms. So he's hurting himself with his behaviors, and it's really sad. It is, man. That dude's got some issues, man. I hope that if he does go to jail, they also issue him to go to some type of counseling while in jail, like a certificate he has to fill, finish in order to be certified because he has got some issues. The bonding company has to pay the courthouse the entire bond amount once he's in custody. They can request a remission to get money back. That's crazy. Bonding companies don't like idiots like Shamar Alvo because honey, man, that's like their nightmare bonding companies when they have to do all that for an idiot like him. I guess if they could foresee the future, that he definitely wouldn't have got the bond in the first place, and he would have stayed in jail. Says, hello, beautiful people. He got all this money he showed in his account. Hire a lawyer, right? Hey, Toby. Happy Tuesday. I don't know, honey. Hey, Felicia. All his clout chasing is going to waste once they catch him. Yeah, they'll forget about him. And if this dude that Shamar's with now, if he really by nature is a quiet person, he will probably be around the longest. If he picks up his weight and keeps his promise to get a job, like Shamar said that he was gonna look for a job when he got to Atlanta, Georgia, and he doesn't drag his feet, Shamar might keep him around. And yeah, he'll be forgotten about. And he knows that. Alvo knows that once he goes to jail, it doesn't matter if he does 2 months, 6 months, or a year, or even 30 days. That's just going to kill his growth. It's going to stunt his growth. I'm telling you. The algorithm, him not on there for even 30 days and he just got popping, it's going to be a wrap. Alvo caused this for himself. The views will be, yep. That was foolish. It was. I'd rather would have just when I had to go to court. I think Messy Doll said it was on the 17th. I just would have went to court. But see, you know what? The reason why I didn't go to court, and I'm gonna keep saying this, is because he was afraid they were gonna keep him. So that's why he didn't go. It's called bond jumping, I think. Yep, whatever it's called. It don't sound too good, Jasmine. Alvo said he requested a new court date when he was in Houston. Yeah, that's what Alvo said. Alvo said that, but like I said, when the lights get up to 100, you'll see that he has a warrant for not going to that April court date, which was on the 17th. So stop listening to Alvo. That's the first thing I said when I came in here. People got to stop listening to Alvo because Alvo lies. Karma is real, yep. Well, he manifests. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. I don't know if his head is on right. Then all this with Shamar having a new man. He's not the clout no more with right alongside with Shamar. He's going through some things, but sometimes you have to just humble yourself and do the right thing and handle your not only handle your bookings and your money and being able to go to the mall and show off these restaurants where you eat fine food, but you need to handle your business on a legal standpoint. It's just like all other things. You got to pay your rent, you got to put food in your refrigerator, you got to do all of these things. It ain't just you make money and you just be irresponsible. Nah, you can't do that. He should have went to court. So I feel like everything that happened to him, I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him. I'm sorry to say it, but I don't. You weep what you sow. A part of me too thinks maybe he does want to get locked up, but he just wants them to catch him. And maybe he's tired of the life. Oh, you all got your notifications. Because yesterday, I know y'all didn't get your notification, half of y'all. Because yesterday wasn't nobody in here. I just started my juice a day ago. Oh, that's what's up, Anna. That is what's up. So I got to Friday, and I'll have 14 days in Anna Marie. I haven't had any solid food for 14 days. I prepped 4 days with juicing. And then I've been juicing ever since. I haven't chewed any solid food. Today is Tuesday. So what's this, 11th day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yep. So Friday when I break my cleanse, it'll be 14 days, no solid food for me. That's good. But then I'm gonna do a refeed, Anna, on Friday. And I'm going to eat on Saturday, and then I'm going to be back on my juice cleanse. So if you want me to be support to you, I'm going to be back juicing on Sunday morning pretty much, because Saturday I'll have juices, but I'll be eating food with it. So I'm going to give myself 2 days pretty much to eat, because I've been cleansing for 14 days and no solid food, so I want to eat. So I'm going to give myself 2 days. But that's good, Anna Marie. Keep up the good work. Health is wealth. Health is knowledge. Health is power. That's what's up. So y'all got your notifications. That's good. That's good. That makes me happy. And there's a lot of ones in here too. But yesterday they sure enough wasn't giving nobody notifications, because you all would have been in here. I know y'all would have been in here. Includes voice, he a black cat. Did he go live today? I haven't seen it. Matter of fact, let me check now to see if he went live. But yeah, he usually's live by now. So that's funny you asked, but no. I've been looking. I haven't seen a live yet from him. But at the same time, I ain't going to say if he's live while I'm going to look. But I ain't going to say he's live anyways, because I'm talking with y'all. Nope, he's not live though. He might be live on TikTok. Let me look on TikTok to see if he's live over there. I seen that dude from Baltimore that he was trying to make think that he was trying to get with, that looks like Shamar. Hold on one second. All right. Hold on. I'm just trying to see. Yeah. It's almost like he tries to hide. It's like he try. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. My apologies. Says all those bond conditions he violated too: smoking, drinking, and leaving the state. His web A Weber Life. So he had conditions that he couldn't smoke weed. Oh wow. Drinking. I didn't know that. But then again, I'm not surprised because if you get a DV, that's a felony. And if the DV was you came in locked up on the DV and you were drunk, or you used the excuse that you were drinking and that's why you did these actions, they can't put stipulations on that they don't want you drinking, doing weed, or anything like that. And Alvo got a big mouth, so he'll tell on himself. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Alvo said he hit a dude with a bottle because the dude slapped Shamar and he ran. That dude put a warrant out on him. Okay. Alvo will have free food and somewhere to sleep. The money he claimed he can put it in a book. Put it on his books, right, for canteen. That's right. That is right. So let me pull up this little what messy doll have put up. I'm gonna definitely rest for today. Well, no, I got one more video I have to do, then I can rest. It's not that easy for me. Well, I guess I'll just use this one. Because I can't find. Why isn't that moving?
Alvo mad. You mad. You got a warrant. Here go the picture, y'all. Here go the picture. He got a warrant. He got a warrant. He didn't show up for court April the 17th. You mad. You mad. Here, y'all.
So what I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Let me remove that and just go share one of my videos. That's what I'm going to end up doing so you can see it better. That dude is so stupid, it's sad. I just don't understand his thought process. Maybe it's not for me to understand it. It ain't my business. It really isn't. All right, let me see. Okay, so this should be the one here. All right, so let me share it and get us started. Oh boy. You do so, making sure that that notification bell is on with the option all. So when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment on this video. So the fact that Alvo is continuously lying to the public, and a lot of these people are supporters to him and his success and financial burdens that he puts on these supporters is unbelievable. Now, we know that he lied about taking care of that legal matter when Shamar took the bond off. You know, he took it out of his name, so nobody was on the bond. None of these people that sit there and, egg Alvo on was around to put their name on the bond, or probably can't put their name on the bond because they're in situations as well. But for him to flat out lie, saying to his supporters, the heck with the haters and people that just don't tune in or care for him too much, but you're lying to your supporters. And I keep trying to tell you guys that he's lying to everybody, because at the end of the day, he knows where the support comes from. He's just trying to use it for what it's worth. He knows that these people cannot be trusted because they're followers of Shamar once upon a time that now follow him. Whether it was a fallout with Shamar blocked them, cussed them out. We all know how a lot of times followers will flip-flop when they get mad because you got mad and blocked them, or they're just wanting to flip-flop on their own they will migrate to the other side. But the fact that he lied and said he cleared up this legal obligation and there's a warrant out for his arrest, I think it was issued on the 17th of this month, is beyond me. He's taking this for a joke. Now he's definitely running around with a warrant right now. And I don't think that he has any plans in clearing it up. And he has a lot of people that are on his neck. And I'm going to tell you, if they catch him at the right place at the right time, they definitely will call the police on him. And then he'll pick up another charge and it's going to be even worse on him. Clean up your warrant, dummy.
Alvo mad. You mad. You got a warrant. Here go the picture, y'all. Here go the picture. He got a warrant. He got a warrant. He didn't show up for court April the 17th. You mad. You mad. Here, y'all.
I seen so much.
So there you have it. He's got a warrant. I, blurred a couple of things out, for privacy reasons and also to be following the guidelines of the community guidelines of YouTube. But yeah, he's got a warrant. It just doesn't make any sense how he's just like compiling warrants on top of warrants like they're trophies, because every warrant that he gets, I'm quite sure in the state of Georgia, they're not going to cut him no slack. You're not just going to get, you already got a warrant for not handling that bond situation and not going to court the other day. But now if you're picking up other warrants from, random individuals and you got 2 more new warrants, they're going to sit you down. So all he's doing is making the situation worse. He could have honestly went to court and probably made everybody mad, the ones that are, banking on his downfall, and cleared up the situation and probably didn't have to do no time. They would have just reinstated his probation, or he did 2 months, 8 weeks, and then he'd be out. He's just making it worse for himself. That's how I know he's not the brightest bulb in the tree, and he doesn't have any room to talk about Shamar because look at what he's doing. What sense does that make? He really's making matters worse for himself. Exactly. He can't make the mama house hot. The mama's house is already hot. Shout out to 𝗪𝗛𝗪. 𝗪𝗪𝗪 straight up gave the address and the picture and the car in the garage. I mean, in the driveway. He can't make. Wait a minute, I already read that. 𝗪𝗪𝗪 gonna make sure they lock him up. Not only 𝗪𝗪𝗪, LaShawn got up here last night, and I thought actually I did record some of it. Yeah, I got recordings of LaShawn talking about it. He got up this morning. LaShawn was talking about it. Oh, everybody's talking about it. Oh yeah, I got the recording. What I'm starting to do now is putting my stamp on it. SL Davis at SL Davis, because people if they don't get the same footage, instead of giving you credit, like at least putting my name in the description box of the video. You don't have to say my name physically out your mouth. They're not doing that. They're just putting up my edited content. And a lot of times they don't got what I got. Just like a lot of times I don't have information that they get, because I might be sleeping when they get it. And these jokers are up here at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I might be asleep. I might have a lucky day where I went to sleep at a regular time, a normal time, and I'm sleeping. And I don't catch it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got it. I sure enough do got it. I got the whole conversation LaShawn had last night. This morning, I don't know what happened to my recording app. I didn't catch the last thing he was saying. Hold on, that's my phone. Hold on one second. Hold on, guys. I hate when by the time you get to your phone, because I couldn't even find my phone, the person that called hung up. Alvo needs to take care of his business. He needs to, but he's not. Honey, let me tell you something. When you're cleansing your senses, your nose and everything can smell everything clearly. I mean, you can almost make out what a person's making in their own house that lives next door to you. Smells like somebody's making a Sunday, I mean, a Thanksgiving dinner. It has that kind of smell with the dressing and the gravy and the turkey. Ooh, child, honey. I can't wait to Friday, honey. I'm gonna go to town. It says you always give credit. They should do the same. Yeah, but they don't. And these are like real small channel holders too. They get bold with it. They just say I'm gonna go over to SL Davis's channel and just take what I want. It's crazy work. Yeah. Thank you, Savine. Just stop y'all making black people like bet. Oh God. You know what, Christina? Get out my chat because for number one, you cannot defend this clown. And he's the one making black folks look bad. Look at how he drags the black women in the community. Why aren't you defending that? Lord, I hope he doesn't get a room in Clayton County. They do a sweep and run each other. Personal name, personally. SL, have you noticed that whenever someone brings up the warrant, he cusses them out? Yeah, because he was lying the whole time. That's why. And I told y'all he was lying. I was telling y'all. Y'all know I tell the truth and shame the devil, honey. Y'all should know that by now. Yeah, he don't tell the truth. And the reason why he don't tell the truth, because he don't owe you the truth. He looks at you guys as Shamar's audience. He's utilizing Shamar's audience. That's all you were looked at to him. He don't trust nobody. That Shamar came from over on Shamar's end that wanted to know who Alvo was. You know what I'm saying? Who's Shamar's new boyfriend? He don't trust nobody. And I keep trying to tell people that. There's no love lost. Make sure y'all hit the like button. It's so sad I have to keep telling y'all, reminding you. But for the ones that may have forgot, my bad for saying that to you. But I'm just reminding you to make sure that you do hit it. Yeah, but he's not gonna tell you that whether or not he cleared up the warrant. He sure didn't tell you. He told you something. He told you a lie. Exactly. He talks about black women so bad. Exactly. And she talking about we making like he don't make black people look bad. Literally wanting a fee from other black women to drag another black woman. So Alvo doesn't make people look bad in the black community doing that. Let's make it make sense now. He don't tell the truth because he don't lose them fake supporters that send him cash apps daily. Well, you know what? Those fake supporters, honey, they're gonna be really fake because if he do, even if he has to do 30 days or 2 months, it'll start to sink in once he's in jail. Oh, he lied about clearing up this legal obligation. So what else is he lying about? And they'll stop sending him money. I honestly think if and when they catch up to Alvo, that's what's gonna hurt the viral moment that he might have going on. Viral to me is 500,000 views on a video to 1,000,000, but viral to him could be 60,000 views on a video. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, that's what viral was on a video, 500,000 to 1,000,000. So I don't know. I haven't ran across any videos no 500,000 to 1,000,000 views on a video or post about Alvo. But I think that if he's gone for even 30 days, he's going to be forgotten about because he's already a one-hit wonder. Hello, sunshine. He's trying so hard not to talk about Shamar. No, he's not trying hard at all to talk. He talks about Shamar every single day. he's going to start back because it's boring when he don't talk about him. Because he don't have no content. He's boring. You said they all need counseling. Keisha said, I know that's right. And shaking. Yeah, he played himself. I would have went to that court. Yeah, if they would have held me, just get it out the way is how I look at it. Exactly, SO, 100%. They don't like that you be telling the truth on Alvo. So how you making him look bad when he consistently drags black women every time he goes live, and they still send him right? Dee Johnson, you're right. And they're sending him money because the black women in the live, if they're not the ones getting picked to get dragged on, they want to see other women get dragged. That is their entertainment, to watch another woman be degraded because they're low self-esteem black women. Ain't no real strong stand up for herself type of woman even gonna sit in a live like that and not be, and if you do sit in a live, you're gonna be offended by what he's saying. These women sitting alive and watch another black woman get dragged to filth, and then he's saying, where's my money at now? I just disrespected this black woman to the highest captivity. I want to get paid for my services. Like that's a service to disrespect your own black woman. And not only that, this is somebody's mother or auntie or grandmother, and you're just disrespecting them because you're Alvo. Come on now. So this is what he was saying when he said that it was something that Shamar did that would never forgive him, but was acting like he had took care of it. Please. He been saying that the last 72 hours. Like he took care of him all right. He took care of himself in the process when he was with Alvo. And I bet you, Puss Mouth, haven't been to the dentist yet either. He is a liar. Shamar needs to make a song. It's the warrant for me. Bye-bye. Right, Red. That's a good one. Yep, because after he showed that residue eye off. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Thank you so much, Fly. Fly high, not low. I think the last time you was in here, if I'm not mistaken, you was eating something and making me hungry while I was live. Fly high, fly high, not low. Yeah, but it's a crazy situation. But yeah, I just want to update you guys. I'm not going to be on here for no hour because I am really tired and I have something else to do. So you remember what I'm talking about, fly high, not low. So make sure on your way out, you hit the like or the dislike button. Also, make sure you share these videos out. Please share my videos. But yeah, and also when this live is over with, you can now comment down below. If you have any thoughts of this live and what was said or what you heard, you can chime in once this live is over. The comment section will be available. So make sure y'all spam up the comment section when this live is over. So like I said, hit the like button on the way out. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.